ಅಣ್ಣ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರುತ್ತಾ? ನಾ ಕೊಂಚ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ வச்சிருங்கண்ணா. நான் ரொம்ப கம்மி ஆயிடுச்சு. ஓகே விடுங்க, ஓகே. அவங்களுக்கு கேட்கலாம். ஐயோ, நான் எல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் போனை சைலண்ட்ல போட்டுருங்க. ஆடியன்ஸ் எல்லாரும் கொஞ்சம் போன் சைலண்ட்ல போட்டுருங்க. நான் எல்லாரும் கொஞ்சம் போனை சைலண்ட்ல போட்டுருக்கீங்களா? நான் ரொம்ப சத்தம் வச்சிட்டீங்க. ஹலோ, எக்கோ கம்மி வச்சிருங்க. ஹலோ, வால்யூம் கம்மி வைங்கண்ணா. ஹலோ, இல்ல நான் பாயிண்ட் சொல்லும் போது உங்களுக்கு கேட்காது. ஓகே கொடுங்க, இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் வைங்க. ஹலோ, ஸோ எல்லாருக்கும் குட் ஈவினிங். சாரி ஃபார் த டிலே. ஐயோ, ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட்லி ஃபார் த டிலே. ஸோ 2 மணின்னு சொல்லியிருந்தோம். ஸோ டைம் 3:30 ஆயிடுச்சு. ஸோ மேனேஜ்மெண்ட்லேருந்து ஒரு மன்னிப்பு எல்லாருக்கும். ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட்லி எல்லா ஓனர்ஸுக்கும் இந்த எம்பிஎல் சீசன் 1க்கு எல்லாருக்கும் வெல்கம் பண்றேன். ஸோ ஐ கிவ் அ பிக் ரவுண்ட் ஆஃப் அப்ளாஸ் ஃபார் த எம்பிஎல் சீசன் 1. ஐ ரிக்வெஸ்ட். நான் எல்லாம் வந்துட்டாங்களா? எல்லாம் வந்துட்டாங்க தானே? So once again I have to welcome for MPL season 1 Marudhandapalli Premier League season 1 க்கு எல்லாருக்கும் வெல்கம் பண்றோம். I think எல்லாரும் கிளாப்ஸ் அடிச்சா நல்லா இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். Okay, thank you. So firstly இந்த ஆக்ஷனுக்கு சீஃப் கெஸ்டா வந்திருக்க வெங்கடேஷ் செட்டியார் இந்த டிஐ லைவ் ஸ்பான்சர் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. இந்த அரேஞ்ச்மெண்ட் ஆக்ஷனுக்கு அரேஞ்ச்மெண்ட் அவங்களை வெல்கம் பண்றோம். அவர் கூட வந்திருக்க பாப்பண்ணா the third prize sponsor அவங்களை வெல்கம் பண்றோம். and the special sponsor தீபக் அவங்களை வெல்கம் பண்றோம். and t-shirt sponsor பண்ணிருக்க லாயர் சிவா அவங்களை வெல்கம் பண்றோம். ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ವೇದಿಕೆ ಹತ್ರ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಬನ್ನಿ. ನಾ ಮೇಲೇನೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಸೊ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಸನ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಸಮಯ. ಸೊ ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ ಸೆಟ್ಟಿಯಾರ್ ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ಡ್ ಟಿಐ ಲೈವ್ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಈ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂತ ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸನ್ಮಾನ. ಹಲೋ, ಸೊ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ. ಜೋರಾದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಪಾಪಣ್ಣ ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್, ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಪಾಪಣ್ಣ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ. ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ ದೀಪಕ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಅಂಡ್ ಜರ್ಸಿ ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂತಹ ಲಾಯರ್ ಶಿವಣ್ಣ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಈ ಟೂರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಬೋನ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವ ರವಿ ಅಣ್ಣರಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಹಾಗೂ ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. Thank you for the sponsors and thank you for your support. ಓನರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? தமிழா? என்னோட தமிழ் கொஞ்சம் அரைக்குறையா இருக்கும். ஸோ மன்னிச்சுக்கோங்க ஃபர்ஸ்ட். ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட்லி த மருதனப்பள்ளி பிரீமியர் லீக் 6. ஹலோ என்னன்னா இது மைக் அப்பப்போ ஆஃப் ஆகுது. ஹலோ நான் கொஞ்சம் சத்தம் போடாம இருந்தா ஆக்ஷன் முடிச்சிடலாம் நான் சீக்கிரம். நான் லைவ் போதனா? ஓகே. The firstly, I welcome Jaffna Kings owner Naveen Bala and the icon player Sasi SK. And the next team, Royal Challengers Bangalore, Ranjit and icon player Avinash. Welcome for the MPL Season 1. And the third team, MI New Yorks, the owner Murli and the icon player Dinesh. Only welcome Pandro. The fourth team, Hobart Hurricanes, owner Prashant and icon Hanumant. Only welcome Pandro. And the fifth team, Night Riders, owner Srikanth, icon player Illa Onglike. So only welcome Pandro. And the last and final team, Sunrisers Eastern Cap, owner Vimal, icon player Illa. Only welcome Pandro. So once again, audience and the owners and icon players and all the players க்கு மறுபடியும் MPL season க்கு வெல்கம் பண்றோம். So ரூல்ஸ் தெரியல எல்லாருக்கும். ஐகான் பிளேயருக்கு வந்து 20,000 பாயிண்ட்ஸ் மைனஸ் ஆயிடும். So 4 teams, Kings, நைட் ரைடர்ஸ் மற்றும் எஸ்ஆர் சன்ரைசர்ஸ் விட்டு எல்லாருக்கும் 80,000 பாயிண்ட்ஸ் மட்டும் தான் இருக்கும். ஓகேவா? So பேஸ் பிரைஸ் வந்து எல்லா பிளேயர்ஸ்க்கும் 500 பாயிண்ட்ஸ், ஒவ்வொரு பிட்டுக்கும் 500 இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகும். 5,000 வரைக்கும் 500 பாயிண்ட்ஸ், 5,000 1,000 பாயிண்ட்ஸ், 10,000 பாயிண்ட்ஸ் வரைக்கும் 1,000 இன்க்ரீஸ் வரைக்கும், 20,000 பாயிண்ட்ஸ் வரைக்கும் 1,000, ஆஃப்டர் 20,000 2,000 பாயிண்ட்ஸ், ஆஃப்டர் 30,000 3,000 பாயிண்ட்ஸ். வேற எந்த டவுட் இல்ல தானே? ஓகேவா? ரெண்டு டீம் ஃபைட் பண்ணும்போது மூணாவது டீம் தயவு செய்து இன்வால்வ் ஆகாதீங்க. ரெண்டு டீம்ல ஏதாவது டீம் சாக்ரிஃபைஸ் ஆன மட்டும் தான் மூணாவது டீம் இன்வால்வ் ஆவாங்க. ஓகேவா? ஸோ கொஞ்சம் டிசிப்ளினா நடத்தலாம். சீசன் 1 நடத்துறோம். ஸோ கொஞ்சம் பாசிட்டிவா நடந்தா நல்லா இருக்கும். ஸோ எந்த ஒரு ஃபைட்டிங்ஸ் வேணா. உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது ரூல்ஸ் அண்ட் ரெகுலேஷன்ஸ் சேஞ்ச் பண்ணா இப்போ சொல்லிடுங்க. இந்த போலிங் ஆப்ஷன் ஓவர்ஸ் எவ்வளோ முன்னாடியே சொல்லிடுங்க. ஏன்னா போலர்ஸ் எடுக்கிறது வந்து ஸோ ஓவர்ஸ் எவ்வளோ அது மேல டிபெண்ட் பண்ணி தான் போலர்ஸ் எடுக்கல. ஸோ ரூல்ஸ்னா இப்போ சொல்லிடுங்க, ஆக்ஷன் முன்னாடியே சொல்லிடுங்க. ஸோ முடிஞ்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் சொன்னா நல்லா இருக்காது. ஸோ இப்போ சொல்லிடுங்க என்ன ரூல்ஸ் அப்படின்னு. ஸோ மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரம் வந்து ரூல்ஸ் சொன்னா நல்லா இருக்கும். ஸோ கம்பல்சரி மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் என்ன சொல்றாங்கன்னா 97 பிளேயர்ஸ் இருக்காங்க. ஸோ கம்பல்சரி 15 பிளேயர்ஸ் for டீம் கண்டிப்பா எடுத்தே ஆகணும். ஒரு வேளை எடுக்கலனா உங்க டீம்ல ஹையஸ்ட் பிட்டா இருக்கிற பிளேயரை வெளியே விட்டுருவாங்க. அந்த உங்களுக்கு கொடுத்துருக்கிற பாயிண்ட்ஸ்ல 15 பிளேயரை நீங்க எடுக்கலனா ஹையஸ்ட் பிட்டா இருக்கிற பிளேயரை வெளியே எடுத்து மறுபடியும் ஆக்ஷன் கொடுத்துருவாங்க. அந்த அந்த பாயிண்ட்ஸ் வந்து உங்களுக்கு ரீஃபண்ட் ஆயிடும். வைக்க முடியாது. நீங்க ரிலீஸ் பண்ணிருக்கீங்களா அந்த பிளேயரை நீங்க கை. ஹலோ எதுவுமே கேட்கலனா? நான் பேசுறதானே கேக்குது. ஸ்பீக்கர்ல கேட்கல, கேட்கல, லைவ்ல கேட்காது. ஹலோ சோ புரியுதா? உங்களுக்கு கொடுத்திருக்கிற பாயிண்ட்ஸ்ல 15 பிளேயர்ஸ் கம்பல்சரி எடுத்துதான் ஆகணும். ஒருவேளை எடுக்கலனா ஹையஸ்ட் பிட்டா இருக்கிற பிளேயரை உங்க டீம்ல இருந்து மறுபடியும் ஆக்ஷன் கொடுத்துருவாங்க. அந்த பாயிண்ட் வந்து மறுபடியும் ரீஃபண்ட் ஆயிடும் உங்களுக்கு. பட் எந்த காரணத்துக்கு கொண்டும் நீங்க பிட் பண்ண முடியாது. ஆனா ஓவர்ஸ் எவ்வளவுனா 20 ஓவர்ஸ். ஓகே 20 ஓவர்ஸ். வேற எந்த டவுட் இல்லையா? சோ ஒருவேளை உங்க பஞ்சாயத்துக்கு வேற ஏதாவது வெளியே இருந்தா சொல்லிருங்க, ரிமூவ் பண்ணிடலாம். சோ மறுபடியும் டோர்னமெண்ட்ல சண்டை போடுறதெல்லாம் வேணாம், இப்பே சொல்லிருக்கேன். சோ ஆக்ஷனுக்கு வந்தாங்க, பிட் பண்ணிட்டோம், எடுத்துட்டோம் அப்படின்றதெல்லாம் வேணாம், இப்பே சொல்லிருங்க. சோ வேற எந்த ரூல்ஸ் இல்லையா? So வேற எந்த டவுட் இல்லையா? ரூல்ஸ் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் அவ்வளவுதான ரூல்ஸ் இல்ல. bowling ஆப்ஷன் எல்லாம் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் bowling ஆப்ஷன் எல்லாமே சொல்லிட்டீங்களா? சோ ஓனர்ஸ்க்கு அப்டேட் பண்ணிடுங்க. 6 டீம்ஸ் ஆட போறீங்க. சோ பெஸ்ட் ஆஃப் லக் ஓனர்ஸ். சோ நல்லபடியா ஒரு டீம் கிரியேட் பண்ணுங்க. ஒரு ஸ்ட்ராங் டீமா வின் பண்ணுங்க. சோ எந்த டீம் வின் பண்ண பார்க்கலாம் கடைசில பார்க்கலாம். சோ the player of MPL season 1 மருதனப்பள்ளி பிரீமியர் லீகோட ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பிளேயர் நம்ம டிஸ்ப்ளே பார்க்கலாம். The first player please. The first player on the screen. Shakti Surya. Is coming on the base price 400 for Shakti Surya, right hand batsman at the age 28. Any team Kings at the base price 400. How about Hurricanes 1000? How about Hurricanes 1500 Kings? 2000 Hurricanes. 2.5, 3000, 3.5, 4000, 4.5, 5000, 6000 Kings, 7000 Hurricanes, 8 Kings, 9000 Hurricanes, 10,000 Kings, 11,000, 12,000. The first call for 12,000. Any other teams? 13,000 Sunrisers, 14,000 Kings, 14,000 Kings, 15,000 Sunrisers, 16 Kings, 16 Kings. What about Sunrisers? Are you going for 17? Sunrisers, are you going for 17? 17,000, 18,000 Kings, 18,000 Kings. What about other teams? 18,000, 19,000 Sunrisers, 19,000, 20,000 Kings, 20,000 Kings. What about Sunrisers? Are you going for 22? Sunrisers, 20 on Kings. Any other teams? 22? Name the 20. Ungalda 20. Any other teams? Knight Riders on the bid now. 22 the first call. 24,000 Kings. 26 Knights. 26 Knight Riders. 28,000 Kings. 28. 30,000 Knight Riders. Is going to the highest bid. 30,000. 30,000 the first call. The second call, I'm going twice. I'm going thrice. The last and final call for the first player. 30,000 for the Kings. Any other teams? I'm selling the player. The last and final call. And the player is sold out for the Kings for 30,000 points. Congratulations, Kings. Now points called note. Now management. 30,000 points for Kings. Congratulations, Kings, for 30,000 points. 30 Kings, Jaffna Kings. Now 30,000 na. So going the first bid of 30,000 ரூபாய் போயிருக்கு. So பார்க்கலாம் கிங்ஸ் என்ன மாதிரி டீம் எடுக்கறாங்க நமக்கு ஆரமா இருக்கு. 50,000 ஸ்பெண்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு இப்போதைக்கு. இந்த 50,000ல எந்த மாதிரி டீம் கட்ட போறாருங்க. So the next player please. The next player on the screen. Let's see who is going on next. என்ன லிஸ்ட்னா? ஸோ எல்லா ஓனர்ஸும் கவனிருக்கு. ஸோ கொஞ்சம் பார்த்து நிதானமாக யோசிச்சுடுங்க. ஸோ ஓனர்ஷிப் அமௌண்ட் எவ்வளோன்னு தெரியாது. ஸோ உங்கள் ஊரில் நீங்கள் ஜெயிக்கிறதா ஒரு பெருமை. ஸோ பார்த்து மெதுவாக டீம் எடுத்துக்கோங்க. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பிட் 30,000 ரூபாய் போயிருக்கு கிங்ஸ்க்கு. The next player, number 91. Yes, age 31, wicket keeper, all-rounder, right-hand batsman, right-arm face bowler. At the base price 400, straight away from Royal Challengers Bangalore. The 400, 1,000 Sunrisers, 1,000 Sunrisers. Are you going for 1,400 high Royal Challengers? Yes, 1,400, 2,000 Sunrisers, 2.5, 3,000 Sunrisers, 3.5, 3.5 Royal Challengers, 3.5. What about Sunrisers? Are you going for 4? Sunrisers? Okay, 3.5. Any other teams? Kings on the way now. Once again, Kings 4,000. What about RCB? 4.5. RCB once again. Be at 4.5. What about Kings? 5,000 Kings. 6,000 RCB. 6,000 RCB. 6,000 RCB. What about Kings? Are you left? 7,000. 8,000. 8,000 RCB. RCB is not going to sacrifice here. 8,000. The first call. 9,000. 10,000 RCB. 10,000 RCB in the first call for 10,000. 11,000 Kings. 11,000 Kings. Okay, RCB left. RCB exited here. 11,000 Kings. The first 12,000 Knight Riders. 12,000 Knight Riders. What about Kings? 12,000 the first call. I'm going for the call, Kings. 13,000. 13,000 the first call. 14,000 that Knight Riders once again. Knight Riders at 14,000. The first call for 14,000. I'm going twice. Kings, are you exited here? Kings? Okay, 14,000. Any other teams interested here? I'm selling the player. The lowest and final call. The lowest and final call. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for Knight Riders for 14,000 points. Congratulations, Knight Riders. 14,000. 14. Okay. The next player. కొంచెం ఫోన్ సైలెంట్ లో పట్టుకోనా ప్లీజ్ థాంక్యూ The next player on the screen, number 56 Venu is role batsman, right arm batsman. So Venu straight away from Sunrisers 400, 1,000, 1,500 RCB, 2,000, 2.5, 3,000 RCB, 3.5, 4,000, 4.5, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12, 13, 14, 14,000 Sunrisers, 14,000 Sunrisers once again here. So the player Venu 14,000, 15,000 Hurricanes, 15,000 Hurricanes. What about Sunrisers? Are you going for 16? Yes, 16,000. MI on the beat now. MI coming for 17,000 points here for Venu. 18,000 Hyderabad, not leaving here. 19,000 MI. 20,000. 22 MI. 24. 24. What about 26 MI? Once again here. 26. 26 here. What about Hyderabad? Are you going for 28? Hyderabad, are you going for 28? Are you exited here? It seems like they're exited. 26. 26 the first call. The second call for 26. The final call for 26. I'm selling the player. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for 26,000 points. Congratulations, MI. 26. The next player on the screen, please. So Venu is sold out for MI 26. Barutana. 26,000. So Miss MI New York. The player is sold out for MI New York. Congratulations, MI, once again. So let's wait for the next player on the screen. So the next player, the player number 1, Muniyappa Kuppuswamy, right arm all-rounder, age 39. At the base was 400, straight away for Knight Riders. Knight Riders. Any other teams? Any other teams interested here? Any other teams interested for 400,000 points? I'm selling the player. The last and final call. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for Knight Riders. Congratulations, Knight Riders. The base price 400. Base price 500, just 500. So congratulations once again, Knight Riders. The first player going for the base prize, Muniyappa Kuppuswamy for the team Knight Riders. So waiting for the next player. So Marudhandapalli Premier League Season 1, the next player, the player number 2, Santosh Raja. Right arm age 15 under 80,000 points for under 15 player. 6,000 Sunrisers. 7,000 Hurricanes. 7,000. What about Sunrisers? Are you going for 8,000? Are you going for 8,000 Sunrisers? I'm going for the call. The first call for 7,000. The second call for 7,000. 8,000. அதே ப்ரொஃபைல் தான் நிக்குது. சந்தோஷ் ராஜ் previous player. இல்ல அங்க அப்டேட் ஆகணும்ல. நெட்வொர்க் சோ கொஞ்சம் காம் டவுன் இருக்கலாம். நெட்வொர்க் இஷ்யூ நினைக்கிறேன். அதுக்குள்ள இந்த ஸ்நாக்ஸ் சாப்பிட்டுக்கோங்க. நெட்வொர்க் வரதுக்குள்ள கொஞ்சம் ஸ்நாக்ஸ் சாப்பிட்டு எல்லாம் ஜோஸ் எடுத்துக்கோங்க. ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்டே ஃபிக்ஸ் ஆகிட்டு வந்திருப்பீங்க யார் யார் எந்தெந்த டீம் எடுக்கணும் அப்படின்னு. ஸோ அந்தந்த பிளேயருக்கு எடுக்கலனா என்ன பண்ண போறீங்க? ஒரு பிளான் பில உட்காருங்க. ஆக்ஷன்ல உட்காரும் போது ஸோ கண்டிப்பா நீங்க நினைக்கிற பிளேயர் கண்டிப்பா எடுக்க முடியாது. உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சவங்கள ஏத்தி விட்டுருவாங்க. ஸோ பிளான் பில கண்டிப்பா தயவு செஞ்சு எல்லாரும் பிளான் பியோட உட்காருங்க. ஸோ ஆடியன்ஸ்க்கு கொஞ்சம் ஜூஸ் மிக்சர் எல்லாம் ப்ரொவைட் பண்ணுங்க. நீங்க மட்டும் சாப்பிட்டா the next player யாரு போல so audience சத்தத கிளப்பி விடுற next player the player number 4 Udhairaj Jadeja wicket keeper all rounder right off spinner right arm batter at the age 31 straight away from Hurricanes 400,000 Sunrisers 1,500 Kings 2,000 2.5 Sunrisers 3,000 Hurricanes 3.5 4,000 4.5 5,000 6,000 7,000 8,000 8,000 9,000 10,000 10,000 at Sunrisers 11,000 12,000 Sunrisers 12,000 any other teams here? Any other teams interested for 13,000? 13,000 Kings coming here for 13,000 points. 13,000 points from Kings. What about Sunrisers? 14,000 once again Hurricanes on the bid now. 14,000. 14,000 the first call for 14,000. 15 Kings. 15 Kings. Kings going unstoppable here. 15,000 the first call. The second call of 15,000. The last and final call for 15,000. Anybody interested here? Kings at 15,000 points. Kings at 15,000. I am selling the player and the player is sold out for Kings for 15,000 points. Congratulations Kings once again. For 15,000 points, Udhairaj sold for Jaffa Kings. Sorry. 15,000 points. The player Udhairaj sold out for Jaffna Kings. Congratulations Jaffna Kings once again. So the next player on the screen. So the next player, Madhu NTR Pollard. Seems like a bowler at the age 28. Madhu at the base price 400. Anybody interested here for Madhu? Anybody interested? The bowler Madhu on the screen. Anybody interested here? I'm unsolding the player. The base price 400 straight away from the Kings. On my right. Anybody interested? I'm selling the player. Anybody interested here? I'm going twice. I'm going twice. And the player is sold out for Kings for 400 points. Congratulations Kings once again. Jaffna Kings. Player is sold out for Jaffna Kings. Congratulations Jaffna Kings once back to back. So the next player, Chinna, the gold at the right arm all-rounder, the gold on the screen, Chinna, straight away from my right, Sunrisers Hyderabad, Sunrisers at 400 points, Sunrisers at 400 points. Anybody interested here? Anybody interested? The first call, I'm going twice, I'm going twice, I'm selling the player, and the player is sold for Sunrisers for 400 points. Congratulations, Sunrisers. The Chinna is coming to you at the base for 400. Congratulations once again for Sunrisers. The next player. The next player on the screen. Thank you. So Muni Chandran seems like a bowler at the age 31. Straight away from my left, MI New York at the base price. Now konja mobiles amount silent la pottukonga. So 1000 Sunrisers, 1000 Sunrisers. What about MI? 1400 MI, 1400 MI. What about Sunrisers? 1400. I'm going for the call. The first call for 1500. The second call for 1500. The last and final call for 1500. So Sunrisers taking time here. Sunrisers taking time here. Sunrisers. They left the player. I am selling the player. And the player is sold out for MI New York for 1400 points. Congratulations, MI New York. For 1500 points for Munichandra, the bowler. So waiting for the next player on the screen. So all are eagerly waiting for the next player. So who is going to be next? So the next player, left Govind, the left arm all-rounder, age 33, left Govind on the screen. Hyderabad, Sunrisers, 400, 1000 Night Riders, 1000 Night Riders. What about Sunrisers? Sunrisers, I'm waiting for your call. Are you going for 1400? Seems like they're left. The first call for 1000. The second call for 1000. The last and final call for 1000. I'm selling the player. And the player is sold out for Night Riders for 1000 points. Congratulations, Night Riders, for 1000 points. The next player on the screen, please. Ramachandran, wicket keeper all-rounder, right arm batter, right arm pace bowler at the age 33 on the screen. Anybody interested here? I'm going for the base price 400. As Hurricanes at the base price 400 here. Hurricanes at the base price 400. The first call, the second call, and the last and final call. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for Hobart Hurricanes for 400 points. Congratulations, Hurricanes, for 400 points. Hobart Hurricanes. Congratulations once again, Hobart Hurricanes. So the next player, Naveen, right arm batsman at age 21, straight away from my strike, RCB at the base price 400. For Naveen at RCB 400. Anybody interested here for 1000 points? Anybody interested here? I'm going for the call, the first call, the second call, the last and final call. I'm selling the player. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for Royal Challengers Bangalore for 400 points. Congratulations, Bangalore. So Naveen is sold out for Bangalore for 400 points. So the next player on the screen, please. So the next player. So the next player, Srinivasan, wicket keeper all-rounder, right arm batter, right arm bowler at the age 38. Go Srinivasan. Anybody interested here for Srinivasan? At the base price 400. I'm going for the call. The first call for Srinivasan. The second call for Srinivasan. The last and final call. And the player is stay unsold. So the hello. Oh. So audience ulla vittu thappu pannamo. So V Baswa, right arm all rounder at the age 30. Hurricanes straight away from Hurricanes 1000. Sunrisers 1000. 1500. Sunrisers are going for 2000. 2000 Sunrisers. 2000 Sunrisers. What about Hurricanes? 2.5. 3000. 3.5. 4000. 4.5. 5000. 6000. 7,000, 8,000, 8,000 from Hurricanes. Any other teams here? 8,000, 9,000 Kings, 10,000, 10,000 once again. How about Hurricanes? 11,000 Kings once again. 12,000 Hurricanes, 12,000, 13,000 Kings, 14,000 Hurricanes, 14,000 Hurricanes, 15,000 Kings, 15,000 Kings. So Kings have to think. They all lots of amount, 15,000. The first call for 15,000. Any other teams? I'm selling the player. The last and final call for 15,000. The player is in Kings. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for Kings for 15,000 points. Jaffna Kings. The next player, please. The next player on the screen. Murthy, right arm batsman at the age 35. Murthy on the screen. Murthy. The first call for Murthy at the base was 400. The second call for Murthy. Straight away from my left. Night Riders, 400. The first call for 400. The second call for 400. The last and final 400. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold. Night Riders for 400 points. Congratulations, Night Riders. The next player, the player is sold out for Night Riders. Once again, congratulations, Night Riders. The next player, please. So let's wait for the next player. Balraj, right arm all-rounder, age 21, straight away from RCB. Straight away from RCB at the base was 400. The first call. The second call. Lost. Oh. I'm selling the player. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for RCB for 400 points. Congratulations, RCB. So the next, Lokesh Babu, a 40 years old player, right arm all-rounder. Lokesh Babu on the screen. Anybody interested here for Lokesh Babu? Anybody interested here for Lokesh Babu? Kings. Kings on my right. The first call for Kings. The second call. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for Kings for 400 points. Congratulations, Kings. The player is sold out for Jaffna Kings at 400 points. All the best, Jaffna Kings. The next player. The audience making too much of sound. Vijay Kumar, right arm all-rounder at the age of 23. The 2K kid. Hurricanes 400, 1000, 1500. 2000, 2.5, 3000, 3.5, 4000, 4.5, 5000, 6000 Hurricanes, 7000, 8000 Hurricanes once again, 9000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000 Sunrisers, 14,000, 15,000, 15,000. The player is at present at Sunrisers at 15,000. 15,000 the first call. Hurricanes. 16,000, 17,000 Sunrisers, 17,000. What about Hurricanes? They taken time here. 17,000 at and bit at Sunrisers. Hurricanes, are you going for 18,000? I'm going for the call. The first call for 17,000. The second call for 17,000. The last call for 17,000. I'm selling the player. And the player is sold out for Sunrisers for 17,000 points. Congratulations, Sunrisers. Seems like one more big player. Senior wicket keeper all-rounder. So audience board Satatike play. So Hurricanes 400, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2.5, 3,000, 3.5, 4,000, 4.5, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 Hurricanes, 9,000 Risers, 10,000 Hurricanes, 11,000 Risers. So the left Hurricanes left here 11,000 once again. Sunrise going back to back here 11,000. The first call for 11,000. Second call for 11,000. Audience are waiting for Sini 12,000. MI 13,000. 13,000. 14,000. 15,000. 16,000 MI. 17,000 Sunrisers. 17, 18,000 MI once again. 18,000. The audience are waiting, still waiting the audience. 18,000 here at present bid for MI New York. Sini, NTR, 19,000. 19,000 Sunrisers. 9,000. What about MI? Are you going for 20? Yes, they're non-stoppable here. 20,000 once again here. What about Sunrisers? Are you going for 22? Sunrisers, I'm waiting for your call. Sunrisers. Sunrisers, they left. Seems like they left. 22 Night Riders. Night Riders on the track here. And Night Riders came for the track here for 24 here. Hurricanes. So one more team came for the track. 24,000. 26. 28. 28. Seems like one more highest bid going on here. 28. 28. Any other teams for 30,000 Night Riders once again. 30,000. 30,000 for Sini NTR. Any other teams for 33,000? 33,000. Any other teams? I'm going for the call. I'm giving a single chance for any other teams. I'm going for the call. The first call. The second call. Hurricanes taking time. Hurricanes taking time here. So let's wait. Seems like Sini is going for the highest bid here. Let's wait for Hurricanes. The audience also waiting here for Sini NTR. They're taking time here. So Night Riders also waiting there. Konjo Sigro. Yes, 33. 33 for Sini NTR here. Night Riders exited from the track. 33. What about MI? Are you going for 36? Any other teams? I'm giving one more chance. 33,000 first call. The second call for 33 at Hurricanes. And the last and final call. And one more highest bid going on here. And the player is sold out for Hobart Hurricanes for 33,000 points. Congratulations, Hobart Hurricanes. And the player is sold 33,000 points. So Bagla, the performance panna poraanga. So 33,000. So the next player, Satish, age 27. Right arm all-rounder Satish on the screen. Anybody interested here for Satish? Anybody interested for Satish here? I'm going for the call. The first call. Second call. The last and final call. I'm unsold in the player, and the player is stay unsold. So the next player, please. The next player, one more, a Z generation player, RTS Satish. So right batsman RTS Satish on the screen, straight away from RC. Straight away from 400. The first call for 400. The second call for 400. The last and final call for 400. I am selling the player, and the player is sold out for RCB. Congratulations RCB for 400 points. The player is sold out for Royal Challengers Bangalore, the defending champions of IPL. So the next player, Sashi Kumar, age 38, right arm all-rounder Sashi Kumar on the screen. Sashi Kumar on the screen. Anybody interested here for Sashi Kumar? Anybody interested here for Sashi Kumar? The first call for Sashi Kumar, the second call, the final call, and the player is stay unsold. So wait for the next player on the screen. Narasimhan, age 36, left arm all-rounder. Narasimhan, left arm all-rounder, the first call. Right, Sunrisers at base was 400. The first call, I'm going twice. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for Sunrisers at the base price 400. Congratulations Sunrisers. The next player please. The next player on the screen. So the next player, Kumar N, age 38, right arm all-rounder Kumar. So right arm all-rounder Kumar. Anybody interested here? Anybody interested? I'm unsold in the player, and the player is stay unsold. The next player, Muni Ganguly. Muni Ganguly. So யாருக்கு இங்க ஒரிஜினல் பேரே கிடையாது போல, எல்லாருக்கும் ஏதோ பேர் வச்சிருக்காங்க. So right arm all-rounder Muni Ganguly. So யார் இந்த கங்குலி தூக்க போறாரு? Anybody interested here? Anybody interested? The first call, the second call, the final call, and the player is stayed unsold. Unsold. The next player on the screen, Saravana, wicket keeper all-rounder, age 28, Saravana. Are you going for as 500,000 kings? 1,000 kings here. Are you going for 1,500? 1,500, 2,000, 2.5, 3,000, 3.5, 4,000, 4.5, 5,000, 6,000 risers, 6,000 Sunrisers, 6,000 Sunrisers, 7,000, 8,000, 8,000, 9,000. நான் ஃபர்ஸ்டே சொல்லியிருக்கேன், ரெண்டு டீம் ஃபைட் பண்ணும்போது மூணாவது டீம் இன்வால்வ் ஆகாதீங்க. ஏன்னா நான் ரெண்டு கண்ணு தான் இருக்கு, ரெண்டு டீம் தான் பார்க்க முடியும். ஸோ மூணாவது டீம் இன்வால்வ் பண்ணாதீங்க. ஓகேவா? 9,000 at Kings, 10,000 Sunrisers, 10,000 Sunrisers, 11,000 Hurricanes, 12,000 Sunrisers, 13,000, 14,000, 15, 16,000, 17,000 Hurricanes, 18,000 Sunrisers, 19,000 Hurricanes, 20,000 Sunrisers, 22, 24,000, 24, 24, 24 for Saravanan from the team Sunrisers, 24,000, 24,000, 26 RCB. On my strike, 26, 26, the first call for 26. What about Sunrisers? Seems like they exited here. 26 in the first call. The second call for 26. The last and final call. I'm selling the player. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for Royal Challengers Bangalore. For congratulations for 26,000 points. The next. Now, konja silent lo pottukonga please na. So the next player please. The next player on the screen. So Vadivel. So left arm batter, age 34, Vadivel. Anybody interested here for Vadivel? Anybody? Anybody here? I'm unsolding the player. Anybody interested? Anybody interested here? For Vadivel? Anybody interested? Knight Riders. At the base price 400. The base price 400 for Knight Riders. The first call. The second call. The final call. I am selling the player. And the player is sold out for Knight Riders for 400 points. Congratulations, Knight Riders. So, Royal Challengers Bangalore, 15 players, 5 players have bid. So, balance on the 52.5 thousand points. And Jaffna Kings, balance on the 19,000 points. So, இன்னும் நீங்க 9 பேரை பிட் பண்ணோம். So, பாத்துக்கோங்க. Hobart Hurricanes, your balance is 46.5 thousand. You pick just 3 players. நான் கொஞ்சம் சைலண்ட்ல இருந்தா நல்லா இருக்கும். நான் பேச எல்லாருக்கும் கேட்கணும். Audience, please cooperate. So, Knight Riders. So, Knight Riders கிட்ட ரொம்ப பட்ஜெட் இருக்கு போல. So, 5 players பிட் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. 83.5 remaining. Sunrisers 74 remaining. MI New York 52.5 remaining. 3 players பிட் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. So, பாத்துக்கோங்க எவ்வளவு players பிட் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க அப்படினு மறுபடியும் ஒரு வாட்டி செக் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. So, உங்ககிட்ட இருக்கிற பேலன்ஸ் பர்ஸ்ல பேலன்ஸ் பர்ஸ்ல மினிமம் 15 players கண்டிப்பா எடுத்து ஆகணும். ஓகேவா? சோ போலானா? நீங்க மட்டும் சாப்பிடுறீங்க. So the next player Mallesh, number 26, Mallesh on the screen. Wicketkeeper all-rounder Mallesh. Anybody here? The first call, the second call, and the player is stay unsold. The next player, please. So bola, next player bola. Umesh, age 26, number 27. Umesh on the screen. Right arm all-rounder, straight away from RCB, straight away from Royal Challengers. 1,000, 400, 2,000, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5 RCB, 3,000, 3.5, 3.5 RCB, 3.5 RCB. The first call for 3.5, the second call for 3.5, 4,000, 4,000 Hobart Hurricanes, 4.5 Sunrisers coming on the track, 4.5 in the first call for 4.5, the second call for 4.5, the last and final call for 4.5. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for Sunrisers for 4.5 thousand points. Congratulations, Sunrisers. The next player on the screen. Let's wait for the next player. Sunrisers Eastern Cape. The next player on the screen. Mahendran, age 36, number 28. Mahendran on the screen. Anybody here for Mahendran? Anybody interested here for Mahendran? The first call, the second call. Audience are interested pola. So last and final call, and the player is stay unsold. The next player, Vinay, wicketkeeper all-rounder Vinay, the number 29. Vinay on the screen. The first call for Vinay, straight away from Kings for 400. 1,000 RCB. 1,000 RCB. Kings, are you going for? You have just 19,000 boss. As 1,500 here. 1,500 was RCB. Are you going for 2,000? As 2,000 RCB. 2,000 RCB. 2,000. The first call. Kings. Are you going for 2.5? Yes, Kings are 2.5. What about RCB? RCB. 2.5 at the present bid from Kings. The first call. The second call, I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for Kings for 2.5 thousand points. So Kings, you have just 16.5 thousand points remaining. Kings, Jaffna Kings. The next player. Audience, ma gusa gusa பண்றீங்க. So கொஞ்சம் சைலண்டா இருந்தா நல்லா இருக்கும். So the next player, Uday Kumar, right arm all-rounder, ace 32. Uday Kumar on the screen, owners. The first call for Uday Kumar. The second call for Uday Kumar. The last and final call for Uday Kumar, and the players stay unsold. The next player, Anand, wicket keeper all-rounder. Anand on the screen, straight away from 400. 400 the first call. The second call for 400. The last and final call, Kings. 1000, 1500, 1500, 1500. What about Kings? 2000, 2.5 RCB, 2.5 RCB. Kings, are you going for 3? Yes, 3000, 3.5 RCB, 3.5 RCB, going unstoppable Euro RCB. 4000, 4.5 RCB, 4.5 RCB. 5000 Kings, 6000 RCB, 6000 RCB. The first call for 6000, 7000 Kings, 8000 RCB, 8000 RCB. The first call for 8000, the second call for 8000, the last and final call for 8000, 9000 Kings. Okay. RCB exited here, 9,000 at the present bid, 10,000 Night Riders. 10,000 Night Riders. What about Kings? Kings? King. The next player on the screen, Arun Kumar, right arm all-rounder, age 22, number 32. Arun Kumar on the screen, owners. I'm going for the call. The first call, the second call, and the final call. And Mumbai or MI. The first call from MI for 400. Second call from MI. The last and final call. And the sold out for MI for 400 points. Congratulations, MI, for 400 points. The next player on the screen, CRC Chandru, wicket keeper, all-rounder, left arm wicket keeper, all-rounder, straight away from RCB once again. At 400,000 giving competition here, Kings. King and RCB going fight here. 1,500 Sunrisers. 1,500. What about RCB? 2,000. 2,000 RCB. 2,000 Royal Challengers, 2.5 Sunrisers, 2.5 Sunrisers. Any other teams? 2.5 at present beat from Sunrisers. The first call, I'm going twice. Kings, 2.5 from Kings. 2.5 from Kings. 2.5, the first 3,000 Sunrisers, 3,000 Sunrisers. 3.5 Kings, 3.5 Kings, 4,000 Sunrisers, 4,000 Sunrisers, 4.5 Kings, 5,000 Sunrisers, 5,000. What about Kings? Are you going for 6,000 Kings? Kings, are you going for 6,000? We have just 16,500 points. Are you going for 6,000? So they taking time. What about Kings? At the present bid, 6,000 Kings. 6,000 Kings. 6,000. The first call for 6,000. The second call for 6,000. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for Kings for 6,000 points. Congratulations, Kings. You have just 10,500 points remaining. The next player, let's see who is going to be next. The number 34, the next player, Muriyappan, a wicket keeper, right arm batsman, wicket keeper, age 22. Muriyappan on the screen. I'm going for the goal. Straight away from my right. MI on my left. 1000 RCB. 1000 RCB. 1000 RCB. The first call for 1000. The second call for 1000. 1500 MI. 2000 Hurricanes on the track. 2.5 2. RCB. The first call for 2.5. The second call for 2.5 from RCB. I am selling the player 3000 MI. 3000 MI. 3000. First call for 3000. Second call for 3000. The last and final call for 3000 from MI. Anybody interested? I'm selling RCB 3.5. RCB 3.5 in the first call for 3.5 thousand points. The second call for 3.5 thousand points. I am selling the player. The last and final call. I am selling the player, and the player is sold out for Sun RCB for 3,500 points. Congratulations, RCB. The next player. The next player on the screen. So the next player, Raman, wicket keeper batsman, Raman on the screen. The number 35, age 25. Raman on the screen, straight away from my right. Sunrisers at the base price 400. The first call for 400. The second call, MI 1000, 1500 RCB, 2000 Sunrisers, 2.5 MI. 3000 Sunrisers, 3.5 MI, 4,000 here Sunrisers. What about MI? Are you going for 4.5? Yes, 4.5, 4.5, 5,000 Sunrisers, 5,000 Sunrisers, 5,000, 6,000 MI, 7,000 Sunrisers, 7,000 Sunrisers. MI, are you going for 8? Yes, 8,000. 8,000. 9,000. 9,000, the first call. 10,000. 10,000, the first call for 10,000. The second call for 10,000 from MI. The last and final call from MI. Oh, Sunrisers taking time. The player is at present 10,000 in the team MI, New York. 11,000. 11,000. What about MI? 12,000 MI. 13,000. 13,000 here, Sunrisers. What about MI? Are you going for 14? MI? MI, are you going for 14,000? The left here. There's 14 going on here. What about Sunrisers? Sunrisers, are you going for 15? Sunrisers, are you going for 15? I'm going for the call, Sunrisers. The 14, the first call. The second call for 14. I'm selling the player. The last and final call, and the player is sold out for MI New York for 14,000 points. Congratulations, MI. A 14. 14,000. MI. $15 சொன்னதா உங்களுக்கு அவங்க 30 தானே சொன்னேன். 15. Sorry for the correction. 15,000 points for MI New York. Raman sold out. The next Deepak on the screen. The next player, right arm all-rounder, age 15, Muralidharan, right arm, straight away from my left, behind Night Riders, MI, at the base price 500. 500 in the first call, the second call for 500. I'm selling the player, the lowest and final call, and the player is for MI New York, 400 points. The next player on the screen, congratulations, MI going back to back here. So the next player on the screen, Anbu, number 41, wicket keeper bowler, Anbu. Wicket keeper bowler Anbu on the screen, number 41. Anybody interested here? The first call for Anbu, the second call for Anbu. On my right, Sunrisers at the base price 400. The first call from Sunrisers, the second call from Sunrisers. I'm selling the player. Anybody interested here? And the player is sold out for Sunrisers for 400 points. So the next player, Muriraj, right arm all-rounder, 32 age, Muriraj on the screen. On my left, Night Riders. On my right now, Sunrisers, 1,000. 1,000. What about Night Riders? A sacrifice here for 1,000. First call for 1,000. I'm going twice. The last and final call. I'm selling the player. And the player is sold out for Sunrisers for 1,000 points. Congratulations, Sunrisers. The next player on the screen, so number 43. So Nandakumar. Nandakumar, right arm all-rounder, age 27. Nandakumar on the screen. Anybody interested here for Nandakumar? Anybody interested here for Nandakumar? I'm unsolding the player, and the player is stay unsold. So number 44. So number 44, wicket keeper all-rounder, straight away from Hurricanes, 400, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2.5, 3,000, 3.5, 4,000, 4.5, 5,000, 6,000 Hurricanes, 6,000 Hurricanes. Yes, thinking here Kings because they have low boss. 7,000 MI, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, 14 Hurricanes, 15 Sunrisers, 15, 16,000 Hurricanes, 17, 18, 19, 20 Hurricanes, 20,000 Hurricanes, 22 Sunrisers, 24, 24, 26, 26, 28, 28, 28, 28. The first call. 30,000. 30,000. The first call for 30,000. The second call for 30,000 from Sunrisers. What about Hurricanes? 33,000 Hurricanes. 33,000 Hurricanes. 33. What about Sunrisers on my right? 36 Knight Riders on my left. 36. 36 Hurricanes. Hurricanes exited here. 36. Silently came here. Knight Riders for 36. The first call for Shiva Shankar on 36 from Knight Riders. Any other teams? I'm giving chance. The second call. The last and final call. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for Knight for 36,000 points. Congratulations, Knight Riders. Darling Tyagu. So number 45, Darling Tyagu, wicket keeper. Anybody interested here? Anybody interested? 400. Sunrisers, RCB. Are you going for? 1,000. 1,000 RCB. 1,000 RCB. What about Sunrisers? The first call from RCB. The second call. The final call. I am selling the player. The last and final call. And the player is sold out for RCB for 1,000 points. Congratulations, RCB. The next player on the screen. So waiting for the next player. Bhaskar Gowda, right arm batter, number 47. Bhaskar Gowda on the screen, owners. The first call for Bhaskar Gowda. The second call for Bhaskar Gowda. And the players stay unsold. The next player on the screen, please. So the next player, Madesh Rohit, number 48, right arm batter, Madesh. The first call for Madesh, the second call for Madesh, and the players stay unsold. Venu Jaddu, number 49. Venu Jaddu on screen. Anybody interested here for Venu Jaddu? The first call, the second call, the final call, and the players stay unsold. Once again, back-to-back unsolds. So the next player, Virat Manna. Right arm all-rounder Virat Manna on the screen. Anybody interested here? The first call, straight away from Hurricanes. 1,000 Knight Riders. 1,500 Hurricanes. 1,000 Hurricanes. 2,000 Knight Riders. 2,000 Knight Riders. The first call for 2,000. The second call for 2,000. The final call. I am selling the player, Hurricanes, I am selling the player for 2,000, and the player is sold out for Knight Riders. Congratulations, Knight Riders for 2,000 points. The next player, Nandi. Right arm all-rounder Nandi on the screen. Anybody interested? I'm going. The first call, the second call, the final call, and the players stay unsold. Shiva, wicket keeper, left arm wicket keeper all round. Shiva. Screen. The first call for Shiva. The second call for Shiva. Straight away on my right. 400. Kings at the base price. The first call. The second call. I'm selling the player. And the player is sold out for Kings for 500 points. Congratulations, Kings. 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 500. Base price. The next player on the screen. Nagesh. Rohit Nagesh. Right arm all-rounder. Straight away on my right. 500 Sunrisers. 500 Sunrisers. 1,000. 1,500. 2,000. 2.5. 2.5. 3,000. 3.5 thousand. 3.5. 4,000 points. 4,500. 4,000. 5,000. 6,000. 6,000 high Sunrisers. 8,000 Hurricanes. 8,000 Hurricanes. The first call for 8,000. 9,000 Sunrisers. 9,000 Sunrisers. The first call for 9,000. The second call for 9,000. What about Hurricanes? The last and final call for 9,000. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for Sunrisers for 9,000 points. Congratulations, Sunrisers. The next player on the screen. Just in a 40 player மட்டும் தான் இருக்காரு. So கொஞ்சம் பார்த்து எடுத்துக்கோங்க. So Saran. Right round age 25. Saran straight away from Hurricanes 400. Hurricanes at the base was 400. Anybody here? I'm selling the player. RCB on the back. 1,000. 1,500. 2,000. 2,500. 3,000. 3.5. 4,000. 4.5. 4.5. RCB are going for 5. 5,000 RCB. 5,000. What about Hurricanes? Hurricanes. Hurricanes. I'm selling the player for RCB. Anybody interested here? The last and final call. Last and final call Hurricanes. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out RCB for 5,000 points. The next player, Vinay, wicket keeper batsman, Vinay, straight away from my right, 400 Kings, Kings at 400, Kings at 400, 1,000 Sunrisers, 1,000 Sunrisers, 1,000 the first call, the second call for 1,000, the last and final call for 1,000 from Sunrisers. I am selling the player. Anybody interested? And the player is sold out for Sunrisers for 1,000 points. The next player, bowler Kannan, number 57, Kannan on the screen. Anybody interested here for Kannan? Anybody? Straight away from my right, Sunrisers. The first call for 400. 1,000 Hurricanes. 1,000 Hurricanes. 1,500 RCB. 1,000, 2,000. 2,000 Hurricanes. 2,000 the first call. The second call for 2,000. 2.5 Sunrisers. 2.5 Sunrisers. 3,000 Hurricanes. 3,000. 3,000 the first call for 3,000. The second call for 3,000. 3.5 Sunrisers. 3.5. 4,000 Hurricanes. 4,000 the first call for 4,000. 4.5 Sunrisers. 4.5. 5,000 Hurricanes. 5,000 the first call for 5,000. The second call for 5,000. The last and final call, 6,000. 6,000. Sunrisers. 7,000 here once again. 7,000 Hurricanes. 7,000 the first call. What about Sunrisers? Are you going for 8? It's 8,000 Sunrisers. 8,000, 9,000. 9,000 the first call from Hurricanes. What about Sunrisers? Sunrisers. Is they taking time? The player Kandan at 9,000. Present beat at how about Hurricanes? It's 10,000. 10,000 Sunrisers. Hurricanes taking time. 10,000 at the present beat from Sunrisers. The player Kannan. Are you interested here, Hurricanes, for 11,000 points? As they're interested in 11,000, they're interested in Kannan to buy 11,000 points. What about Sunrisers? Sunrisers, they are also interested here for 12,000. Yes, 12,000. Yes, 12,000. Any other teams for 13,000? Any other teams for 13,000? I'm selling the player, the last and final call. I'm selling the player for 12,000 for the team Sunrisers, and the team sold out for Sunrisers for 12,000 points. So just 40 players மட்டும் தான் இருக்காரு. Just 40 players remaining. So Muniraj, the next player, number 58, Muniraj. Right batsman Muniraj on the screen. The first call, the second call for Muniraj, the final call for Muniraj, and the players stay unsold. So better check once how many players you buy and the balance. Sunrisers ரொம்ப deep discussion இருக்கீங்க தெரியுது. So Hurricanes தான் ஜாலியா இருக்காங்க. வெறும் 6 பேர் தான் எடுத்திருக்கீங்க. So the next player number 66 owners. இன்னும் பிளேயரே வரல, அவ்வளவு சீக்கிரம் எடுத்துட்டாங்க MI. Oh, calm down. Owners please be seated. Owners please be seated. So 30 players தான் முடிச்சலாம் கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரமா. So MI New York at the base was 500 for Saravanan. 1,000 Hurricanes. 1,000 Hurricanes here. 1,000 Hurricanes. 1,500 RCB. 1,500 RCB. 1,500 RCB. 2,000 Hurricanes. 2,000 Hurricanes. Hello. RCB, are you going for 2.5? It's 2.5 RCB. 2.5 RCB. 3,000 Hurricanes. 3,000 Hurricanes. The first call for 3,000. 3.5 on my left. Night Riders. 3.5 on my left. 4,000. 4.5. 4.5. 5,000 Sunrisers on my right. 5,000. Seems like Sunrisers going deep discussion there. Lots of people sitting there. So 5,000 there. 6,000. 6,000 Hurricanes. 6,000, 7,000. Once again back to Sunrisers. 8,000. 8,000. 9,000. 9,000. 10,000. 10,000. The first call for 10,000. On my left, Night Riders for 11,000. 11,000 the first call. The second call for 11,000. The last and final call for 11,000. I'm selling the player for Night Riders. Anybody interested here? The last and final calls, and the player is sold out for Night Riders for 11,000 points. So number 67, Setu. Right arm batter, Setu on the screen. The first call for Setu. The second call. The final call, and the players stay unsold. The next player on the screen, Shaker. Right arm batter Shaker on the screen, owners. The first call for Shaker. The second call for Shaker. The last and final call for Shaker. And the players stay unsold. The next player. So check it once. Okay, burst check பண்ணிக்கோங்க. Still Hurricanes have bidded just 4 members. They have to bid 11 members, still Hurricanes. Sunrisers are closely to 15. And Kings and Knight Riders are same, 10-10. Bangalore and MI are 8-8. Still Hurricanes have to bid 11 players in just 32.5 thousand points. So, let's go. Mahi. Right arm batter, Mahesh Mahi on the screen. Kings at the base is 500,000 MI. 1000 MI. Bid ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 1500 Risers, 2000 Kings, 2.5, 2.5, 3000. What about Risers? 3000 Kings, the first call. And second call, I'm selling the player. And the player is sold out for Kings for 3000 points. Kings, Jaffna Kings for 3000 points. Number 70, Krishnamurti, right arm all-rounder. Krishnamurti on the screen. On my strike, Hurricanes. The first call for Hurricanes. The second call for Hurricanes. Sunrisers on my right, 1000 points. 1000 Sunrisers, the first call. 1500. The first call for 1500. The second call for 1500. Okay. Welcoming for one more chief guest for the tournament, for the action. Welcoming one more chief guest, Ranganathan, ADMK, for the action. Jora Chappale Varmeku for the chief guest, Ranganathan. Welcoming Ranganathan for the action for MPL Season 1. thank you for all the honorable chief guests. So thank you for the chief guest for your honorable time. So the player Krishnamurthy at the present date at Hurricanes. Yo, என்ன அவ்வளவு சுவிட்ச் போட்டு ஒரு லைட் மட்டும் தான் எரியுது. அந்த செகண்ட் லைன்ல இருக்கு பாரு, அது போடு. நன்றி பாட்டிமா, நன்றி. நான் போலாமா? ஆர்சிபி Okay, Krishnamurthy, the player at the present bid at Hurricanes at 1,500 at Hurricanes. Any other teams interested here? Any other teams? I'm selling the player. Hurricanes 1,500, sorry. 1,500 at Hurricanes. I'm selling the player. Anybody interested here? The lowest and final call, and the player is sold out for Hurricanes. Congratulations, the fifth player in the account. The next player, please. So all the winners. So first round line or 26 players மட்டும் தான் இருக்காரு. So Yuva MSD, right arm all-rounder. Straight away on my left, RCB 400,000 Hurricanes, 1,500 RCB, 2,000 Hurricanes, 2.5 RCB, 3,000 Hurricanes, 3.5, 4,000, 4.5, 5,000, 6,000 RCB, 6,000 RCB here. The first call for 6,000. The second call for 6,000. 7,000. 7,000 the first call. The second call for 7,000. 8,000 on my left, Knight Riders. 8,000 Knight Riders. 8,000 the first call. Right, half more, 8,000 Knight Riders. The first call for 8,000. The second call for 8,000. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for Knight Riders for 8,000 points. Congratulations, Knight Riders. The 11th player for Knight Riders. Satish, the number 70. Satish, right arm all-rounder. On my left, M400. On my right, 1,000 Sunrisers. 1,500, 2,000, 2,000 Sunrisers. 2.5 MI. What about 3,000? 3.5, 4,000, 4,000, 4.5, 4.5, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 MI. 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12, 13,000, 13,000. Hurricanes coming on here, 14,000, 15 Sunrisers, 16, 17, 18, 19,000, 19,000 points. 20,000, 22,000 Sunrisers, 22,000 Sunrisers, 24 Hurricanes, 24, 26 Sunrisers. 26 in the first call. The second call for 26. The last and final call for 26. Hurricanes taking time. Hurricanes taking time here for 26. Hurricanes. Time. அவங்க கேட்டிருக்காங்க. "26 Hurricanes. Are you going for 28? The time is going on. Don't take too much of time, Hurricanes, please. Okay, 26. The final call for 26 from Sunrisers. I am selling the player, and the player is sold out for Sunrisers for 26,000 points. Congratulations to Sunrisers. The next player, number 73 on the screen. 73 on the screen, the next player. Sasi Sandy, wicketkeeper batsman, age 28. Sasi Sandy on the screen. Anybody here? The first call for the second call for Sandy. The final call, and the players stay unsold. The next player, Manjunath Venkatesh, wicketkeeper all-rounder, age 43, straight away from Royal Challengers Bangalore. 1000 Kings, 1500 RCB, 2000 Kings, 2.5 RCB, 3000 Kings, 3.5 RCB, 3.5 RCB, 4000 Hurricanes, 4.5, 5000, the 5000 Hurricanes. The first call for 5,000, 6,000 on my right. Sunrisers 6,000, 6,000, 7,000 Hurricanes, 8,000 Sunrisers, 8,000 Sunrisers, 8,000, 9,000 Hurricanes, 10,000 Sunrisers, 10,000 Sunrisers, 11,000, 11,000 Hurricanes. What about Sunrisers? Are you going for 12? Are you going for 12 Sunrisers? They're taking time. Out 12 ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. It's 12,000. 12,000 Sunrisers, 13,000 Hurricanes. 13,000 Hurricanes. 13,000 Hurricanes. Are you going for 14? Sunrisers, are you going for 14? Are you going for 14? 13,000 here. The last and final call for 13,000. Hurricanes at, and the player is sold out for Hurricanes for 30,000 points. Congratulations, Hurricanes. The next player on the screen, please. The next player, Papana K. The next player, Papana, right arm all-rounder. Hurricanes on base for 500,000 Sunrisers. On my right, 1,000, 1,500, 1,500, and the first call for 1,500. The second call for 1,500. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for Hurricanes for 1,500 points. The next player on the screen, number 76, Guna, right arm all-rounder on the screen. On my right, Sunrisers, 500. The first call, the second call. On my stride here, 1,000 RCB. 1,000 RCB, 1,500 Hurricanes. 1,500 Hurricanes. What about RCB? 2,000 RCB. 2,500 Hurricanes. 2,500 Hurricanes. The first call for 2,500. The second call 3,000. 3.5 Knight Riders. 3.5 Knight Riders. 4,000 Hurricanes. 4.5. 4.5 here. Knight Riders at 4.5. What about Sunrisers? Are you going for 5? 5,000 RCB. 5,000 RCB. 5,000 RCB. Any other teams? Any other teams? I am selling the player. The last and final call. I am selling the player. And the player is sold out for RCB for 5,000 points. The next player on the screen. Bhaskar. Bhaskar BM. Right arm bowler on the screen. Straight away from Hurricanes. First call on my right. Sunrisers once again. 1,500, 2,000, 2.5, 2.5, 3,000. Hurricanes. With 5,000 the first call. The second call for 5,000. On my left. MI on 6,000. 7,000 RCB. 7,000 RCB. 8,000 Hurricanes once again. 9,000 RCB. 9,000 RCB. 10,000 Hurricanes. 10,000 the first call. The second call for 10,000. The last and final call. I am selling the player and the RCB came here. 11,000 points RCB. 11,000 RCB. Any other teams for 12,000? Any other teams for 12,000? On my left, MI came here for 12,000 points. 12,000 MI. Anybody? Anybody? Once again back to RCB. 13,000. We have 30,000 points. 13,000 the first call. The second call for 13,000. I am selling the player. Anybody interested here? Anybody? I am giving the last chance. And the player is sold out for RCB for 13,000 points. Royal Challengers Bangalore. Check your purse, owners. உங்க பர்ஸ் பாத்துக்கோங்க இருக்கு எவ்வளவு பேர் எடுத்திருக்கீங்க. So Sunrisers are close to 15. So in this round, Hobart Hurricanes bidded 3 players. Now Polana. Let's go for the next player on the screen. So MPL Season 1, the first round or 78, Shaktivel RTS, right arm batter on the screen. The first call, straight away from Royal Challengers Bangalore. Straight away from Royal Bangalore here. The first call, the second call, the final call, and the player is sold out for RCB for 400 points. Congratulations, Royal Challengers Bangalore. The next player, please. The next player, Murugation. Murugation on the screen. Murugation on the screen. Anybody interested here for Murugation? On my left, Knight Riders. At the base was 400. The first call, the second call, and the final call. I am selling the player, and the player is sold out for Knight Riders for 500 points. Congratulations. Debuted 12th player, Knight Riders. The next player, Shankar. Number 80, Shankar on the screen. Anybody? Anybody here? I'm unsolding the player. Anybody interested here? On my left, 500 Mumbai. Sunrisers 1,000. 1,500 MI. 2,000 Sunrisers. 2,000 Sunrisers. 2000 Sunrisers, 2.5 MI, 2.5 MI. What about Sunrisers? Sunrisers, are you going for? 2.5 MI. The first call for 2.5. The second call, B. 3000. 3000 here in front of MI. 3.5. The first call for 3.5. The second call for 3.5. I'm selling the player. And the player is sold out for MI for 3000 points. Congratulations, MI for 3000 points. Shankar. 3000. 3000, 3000. Okay, the next player, Mohan Kumar. Mohan Kumar. Anybody interested here for Mohan Kumar? On my right, Sunrisers coming back to back. 400. On my left, MI giving competition for Sunrisers. 1000. First call for 1000. Second call for 1000 from MI. The last and final call. I'm selling the player. And the player is sold out for MI for 1000 points. 1000 MI. Sharan. அது 3.5 போட்டியா? நெக்ஸ்ட் வர பிளேயர் 500 மைனஸ் போட்டு போடுறா உங்களுக்கு. 3 போட்டியா? ஓகே. MG Prakash. Wicket keeper all rounder on the screen. Once again 400, 1000 Hurricanes, 1500, 2000, 2.5, 3000, 3.5, 3.5, 4000, 4.5 Sunrisers, 5000 Hurricanes, 6000, 7000 Hurricanes, 8000 Sunrisers, 8000, 9000 Hurricanes, 10,000 Sunrisers, 10,000. 10,000, the first call from Sunrisers. The second call from Sunrisers for 10,000. Hurricanes taking time. Hurricanes. கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரம் சொல்ல நல்லா இருக்கும். So 10,000 at present bid from Sunrisers. Are you going for 11? Yes, they're going for 11 here. 11,000 Hurricanes. 11,000 Sunrisers. Sunrisers. Will you go for 13 for 13th player? Okay, 11,000 here. 11,000 the first call. The second call for 11,000. The final call for 11,000. I'm selling the player. The last and final call. And the player is sold out for Herbert Hurricanes for 11,000 points. 11,000 தான் போடுவாங்க. Hurricanes. Hello. Thank you for the chief guest for participating in our action. Thank you, sir. So the next player, number 83, Nagesh SP. Right arm all-rounder Nagesh SP on the screen, owners. On my left, MI 400. On my left, MI 400. The first call, the second call, and the final call. The player is sold out. The player is sold out. The player is sold out for MI. The next player, please. MI 500. 500 MI. The next player on the screen, waiting for the next player. Number 84. Just 15 more players remaining in the first round. Saran, charge போட்டியா phone? என் phone charge போட்டியா? எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? போடு. ஏய் விழுந்துருடா. எந்தில எங்க அப்பா அது. So let's go for the next player, number 84. Owners, check it once. So at present, highest purse has RCB 24.500 and second highest 22 MI and third Sunrisers, fourth Knight Riders, fifth Jaffa Kings, and Howard just 5,500, and he has still beat 7 players. Okay, any doubts? Okay, let's go for the number 84. Number 84 on the screen, please. Next player. Number 84, Sethu Surya, white arm all rounder. Sethu Surya, straight away from RCB 500. The first call for RCB, the second call from RCB. The last and final call. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for RCB for 500 points. RCB 500. Congratulations, Royal Challengers Bangalore. The player is sold out. And the number 85 on the screen, please. Next player, number 85, Rohit Harish, right arm all-rounder, age 26. On my left, Knight Riders, behind the Knight Riders, On my right, 1,500 Sunrisers. 2,000 MI. 2,500 Sunrisers. 3,000 MI. 3,000 MI. 3,000 MI. 3.5 Sunrisers. 4,000 MI. 4,000 MI. 4.5 Sunrisers. 5,000 MI. 5,000, 6,000 Sunrisers. 7,000 MI. 7,000 MI. 7,000 MI. 8,000 Sunrisers. 8,000, 9,000. 9,000 MI. 9,000 MI. 9,000. The first call for 9,000. The second call for 9,000. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for MI for 9,000 points. Congratulations, MI, for 9,000 points. Hall. Owners, sorry for the delay. So the next player, number 86, Govindan, right arm all-rounder, Govindan on the screen. Govindan on the screen. The first call for Govindan. The second call for Govindan. Left, Knight Riders 500. 1,000 Sunrisers. 1,000 Sunrisers. அவங்க எடுத்தாங்க இப்படி கை. Knight Riders, the first call, the second call. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for Knight Riders. 500 Knight Riders. 500. The next player, Azit. Once again, Knight Riders at the base is 500. The first call, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2.5, 3,000, 3.5 RCB, 3.5 RCB. The first call for 3.5. The second call for 3.5. The last and final call, 4,000 Sunrisers, 4.5 RCB. 5,000, 6,000 RCB, 6,000 RCB, The first call for 6,000. The second call for 6,000. I'm selling the player. And the player is sold out for RCB for 6,000 points. The next player, Raman. Just 10 player மட்டும் தான் இருக்காங்க first roundல. Owners, just 10 more players remaining in the first round. On my left, Knight Riders. The first call for Knight Riders. The second call. The final call. And the player is sold out for Knight Riders for 500 points. The next player, please. The next player on the screen, Prashant. Right arm all-rounder Prashant. Right arm all-rounder Prashant on the screen. The first call, the second call, and the final call. And the players stay unsold. The next player, number 90, Ruben Kumar on the screen. RCB 500,000 Hurricanes, 1,500 RCB. Hurricanes 2.5 RCB. 2.5, 3,000 Hurricanes, 3.5 RCB. 3.5 RCB. The first call for 3.5. The second call for 3.5 from RCB. And the last and final call, 4,000 Hurricanes. The first call, the second call, the final call. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for Hurricanes for 4,000 points. 4,000 Hurricanes. Points Ilya. நான் ஃபர்ஸ்டே சொல்லிருக்கேன், ரெண்டு டீம் ஃபைட் பண்ணும்போது மூணாவது டீம் இன்வால்வ் ஆகக்கூடாதுன்ட்டு. நீங்க சோல்டனும் போது எடுக்கிறீங்க, நான் எப்படி பார்க்கட்டும் சொல்லுங்க. பாயிண்ட்ஸ் இல்லையா? ஹலோ 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 ஓனர்ஸ் ஓனர்ஸ் கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரம். நான் ரொம்ப தூரம் போகணும்னா டிராஃபிக் எல்லாம் இருக்கும், கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரம்ண்ணா. ஹரிகேன்ஸ் இருக்கு இருக்கு இருக்கு. இருக்கு இருக்கு. போதும் போதும். நான் கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரம்ண்ணா. இருக்கே பாத்துக்கோங்க. கண்டிப்பா 15 பேர் எடுத்துதான் ஆகணும் ஓனர்ஸ். உங்க பர்ஸ்ல எவ்வளவு இருக்கோ அந்த பேலன்ஸ்ல நீங்க கண்டிப்பா 15 பேர் எடுத்துதான் ஆகணும். ஓகேவா? எந்த ஒரு டவுட் இல்ல தானே அதுல? 15 பேர் கண்டிப்பா எடுத்துதான் ஆகணும் நீங்க. Hurricanes, Harvard Hurricanes releasing a player Sini NTR for 33,000 points, and the 33,000 points going back to Harvard purse. Owners மத்த 5 டீம் இங்க கேட்டுக்கோங்க. பாயிண்ட்ஸ் புரியலண்ணா. ரிட்டர்ன் போயிடும். விட்ட உடனே போயிடும், அவ்வளவுதான். இந்த பிளேயர் விட்டு வேற எந்த பிளேயரும் எடுத்துக்கலாம். அவங்க இந்த பிளேயர் விட்டு வேற எந்த பிளேயரும் எடுத்துக்கலாம். ஹரிகேன்ஸ் NTR 33,000 வந்து ரிட்டர்ன் ஆயிடும் அவங்க பர்ஸ்க்கு. அது உங்க ரூல், நான் எதுவும் கேட்க முடியாது. மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் என்ன டிசைட் பண்றாங்களோ அதுதான் நாங்க சொல்ல முடியும். we can't decide anything. Hello. Sini is not releasing. Still Harvard Hurricanes को बर्सला தான் இருப்பாங்க. நான் கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரம்னா இப்போ லேட் ஆயிடுச்சு. ஓனர்ஸ் ஒரு 2 நிமிஷம் எல்லாரும் கவனத்திற்கும். இருண்ணா நான் சொல்றேன் அதுக்கப்புறம் போட்டுக்கிறேன். என்னதுண்ணா காயின்ஸா? ஒரு நிமிஷம் இருங்க சொல்லிடுறேன் அதுக்கப்புறம் போடுவாங்க. ஸோ சீனியர் ரிலீஸ் பண்ண போறது கிடையாது. ஹோமோட் ஹரிகேன்ஸ் பஸ்ல தான் இருப்பாங்க. ஆக்ஷன் எல்லாம் முடிஞ்சதுக்கு முன்னாடி எந்தெந்த டீம்ல 15 பேர் எடுக்கலையோ அன்சோல்டு விடுவாங்க. அதுலயும் எடுக்கலனா நீங்க இருக்கிற பாயிண்ட்ஸ் ரிலீஸ் பண்ணிடணும். ஓகேவா? இதெல்லாம் பிரச்சனை இல்லையா? டவுட் இல்லையா? எந்த டவுட் இல்ல தானே? ஹரிகேன்ஸ் சோ சீசன் 1 நடத்துறீங்க, எந்த பிரச்சனை இல்லாம ஆக்ஷன் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆக்ஷன் தான். ஆக்ஷன் முடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் நீங்க டூர்னமெண்ட் ஆட போறீங்க. சோ இங்க எந்த பிரச்சனை இல்லாம பாத்துக்கோங்க. வேற எந்த டவுட் இல்ல தானே? ஆனா அந்த டேபிள் மட்டும் போட்டுருங்க. ரீடைன் தான் அவங்க டீம்ல இருக்கட்டும். அவங்க கடைசியில விடுறாங்களா அது இருக்கட்டும். அந்த டேபிள் மட்டும் போட்டுருங்க. சீசன் 1 நடத்துறீங்க, தயவு செய்து ஆக்ஷன்லயே பிரச்சனை வச்சுக்காதீங்க. சோ எல்லாரும் நாளைக்கு காலைல உங்க மூஞ்சி நீங்க பாத்துக்கணும். சோ எந்த பிரச்சனையும் பாத்துக்கோங்க, செக் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. So Ruben Kumar is going for the reaction once again. Hurricanes at the base was 400. Hurricanes at the base was 400 for Ruben Kumar. The first goal, the second goal, the final goal in the player, and the player is sold out for Robert Hurricanes for 400 points. The next player, number 91, just 7 more players remaining in the first round. So number 92, Ramesh 08, right arm bowler on the screen, 500, 1000, 1500, 2000, 2500, 3000, 3.5, 3.5 RCB, 4000, 4.5 RCB. Are you going for 5? Mumbai? 5000 MI, 5000 MI, 5000. Any other teams? Any other teams for 6000? I'm selling the player. The lowest and final call, 6000 Sunrisers. 6000 Sunrisers. 6000 the first call. The second call for 6000. I'm selling the player. The last and final call. And the player is sold out for Sunrisers for 6000 points. And the next player, number 93. So the next player, Raj Satish, number 93, wicket keeper all-rounder, 500, 1000, 1500, 2000, 2000, 2.5, 2.5, 3000, 3000 the first call. The second call from Night Riders, 3.5, 3.5, 4000, 4000 call. The second call for 4000 from Night Riders. The last and final call. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for Night Riders for 4000 points. Congratulations, Night Riders. Night Riders. Night Riders. So the next player on the screen, please. So the next player, Srinath, number 94, right arm all-rounder Srinath on the screen. Anybody interested here for Srinath? The first call for Srinath. The second call for Srinath. The last and final call. And the players stay unsold. நான் unsold சொல்லிட்டேன். நெக்ஸ்ட் ரவுண்ட்ல வருவாங்க, அப்ப எடுத்துக்கோங்க. எம்ஐ வேற உலகத்துல இருக்கீங்களா? Okay, the next player, number 95, Madhusudan, right arm all-rounder on the screen. On my right, Kings at the base is 400. 3.5, 4,000, 4.5, 5,000, 5,000, 5.5, 6,000, 7,000, 7,000, 7,000 from Sunrisers. The first call for 7,000. The second call for 7,000. The last and final call for 7,000. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for Sunrisers for 7,000 points. Congratulations, Sunrisers. And the last player. Huh? Okay. Okay, the Sunrisers are out of the bid. நீங்களே எடுத்துட்டீங்களா? Okay, the two teams out of the action. So Knight Riders and Sunrisers are out of the action. They completed the 15 and still 4 teams are remaining. Now the last player மட்டும் போட்டுருங்கண்ணா. இல்ல 97 வரல. Okay, 97 Boopy, the last player of the first round. 500, 1,000, 1,500 RCB, 2,000, 2.5 RCB, 3,000, 3.5 RCB, 4.5 RCB, 5,000, 6,000 RCB, 7,000 MI, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. Hold. So Bhupi 10,000 at Harvard Hurricanes. Bhupi had 10,000 at Harvard Hurricanes. Hold. Harvard 10,000. Oh, sorry. 10,000 RCB. 10,000 RCB. The first call for 10,000. Mumbai, are you going for 11? The last and final call for 10,000. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for RCB for 10,000 points. So let's go for the unsold player list. So Vinay, age 21. Now, இன்னும் இருக்காங்களா? So number 98, Vinay on the screen. Harvard Hurricanes 400. நான் யாரும் பேசாதீங்க தயவு செய்து. 1000 MI, 1500 RCB, 2000 MI, 2000 MI. The first call for 2000, the second call for 2000, the final call. I'm selling the player. It is sold out for MI for 2000 points. Congratulations, MI. A 2000 MI. So there are 23 unsold players. நான் அந்த எவ்வளவு பேர் எடுக்கணும் அந்த லிஸ்ட் மட்டும் போட்டுருங்க. பேலன்ஸ் லிஸ்ட் மட்டும் போட்டுருங்க ஒரு வாட்டி. போடுவாங்க. So RCB ஒரு பிளேயர் மட்டும் தான் எடுக்கணும். Jaffna Kings still 3 players and Harvard Hurricanes still 6 players. MI still 4 players. ஓகேவா? நான் போட்டுலாம் அன்சோல்ட் லிஸ்ட் போடுறீங்களா? போட்டோ வேணுமா உங்களுக்கு? போட்டோ எடுக்க முடியாதா? புரியல. நான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட்ல இருந்து வந்தேன். சோ 94 உங்க போன்ல இருக்குல டீடைல்ஸ், ஓனர் போன்ல இருக்குல டீடைல்ஸ். சோ பாத்துக்கோங்க. 94 Srinath, 94 Srinath, the base was 500 in unsold. லாஸ்ட் அண்ட் ஃபைனல் ரவுண்ட் இப்போ சொல்லிருங்க. லாஸ்ட் அண்ட் போட்டோ உங்க போன்ல இருக்கு பாத்துக்கோங்க. உங்க போன்ல இருக்குல்ல பாத்துக்கோங்க. டிஸ்ப்ளே ஆகாது. சோ உங்க போன்ல பாத்துக்கோங்க. சோ 94 ஸ்ரீநாத். எம்ஐ கொஞ்சம் சீக்கிரம் சொல்லுங்க. MI at the base price 500 for Srinath. I'm sorry. Oh. Now Srinath. Radhana? One by one தான் சொல்றேன். நான் 1 by 1 தான் சொல்றேன். Ah, 94. Right. So the next player, 89 Prashant. 89 Prashant. So this is Srinath. It's for MI for 500 points. So the next player, Prashant. Oh. So the next player, Prashant. The next player, Prashant, 89. Prashant. நான் நீங்க உங்க போன்ல பாத்துக்கோங்க. Prashant. Round. This is the last and final round. ஒரு நம்பர் சொன்ன எப்படி? பிரசாந்த் இருங்க இருங்க. Prashant unsold. Unsold in the final round. 73 Sasi Sandy. 400 Howard Hurricanes. Howard Hurricanes 400. 1000 Kings. 1000 Kings. 1000 Kings. 1500 Hurricanes. 1500 in the first call. The second call, I am selling the player. The last and final call. And the player is sold out for Howard Hurricanes for 1500 points. Sasi Sandy for Howard Hurricanes. Hurricanes. I was sold 1500. Hurricanes. How about Hurricanes? The next player, Shaker, the unsold player. RCB at the base is 500. RCB, I am selling the player. And I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for RCB for 500. Now RCB 500. RCB 500. All. The next player, 67 Setu. 67 Setu on the screen. Anybody interested here for Setu? Anybody interested here? And the player is stay unsold in the final round. Unsold. But it is alright, the last and final round for all the owners. The next player, India's on the screen. Anybody interested here? Anybody interested here? Anybody? And the player is still unsold once again. And the next player, 64, Veeramani. Veeramani on the screen. Anybody? Anybody interested for Veeramani? Anybody here? And the player is still unsold. Muniraj on the screen. Muniraj on the screen. Muniraj. Anybody? Anybody interested here? And the players stay unsold once again. Nandi, number 51. Hurricanes at the base was 400 for Nandi. The first goal, the second goal, and the final goal, and the player is sold out for Hurricanes for 400 points. The next player, number 49, Venu. Kings at the base was 400. The first goal, the second goal, the final goal, and the player is sold out for Kings for 400 points. Kings, Jaffna Kings. Number 48, Madesh. Number 48, Madesh on the screen. Anybody interested here for Madesh? Anybody interested here for Madesh? MI at the base was 400. I'm selling the player. And the player is sold out for MI. And the player is sold out for MI for 500 points. MI. Green. Player 89, Chant. Hurricanes at the base was 400,000. 1000 MI. 1000 MI. The first call for 1000. The second call for 1000. The last and final call. And the player is sold out for MI for 1000 points. Number 47, Bhaskar Gowda. Number 47, Bhaskar Gowda on the screen. Anybody interested here? Anybody? And the player still unsold. Unsold. Konjo camera inside vangana. So the next player on the screen, Nandakumar. Number 43, Nandakumar on the screen. Nandakumar on the screen, number 43. Anybody? Anybody interested here for Nandakumar? And the player still unsold. The next player, please. Satish Gowda, MSC, number 40. Satish Gowda on the screen. Anybody? Anybody interested for Satish Gowda? Anybody? The player unsold. Uday Kumar. Number 30, Uday Kumar. Number 30, Uday Kumar on the screen. Anybody interested here for Uday Kumar? And the player is unsold. Who? The ball is Unsold. Magendran, number 38, Magendran. Anybody interested? The player still unsold. The next player, please. Arumugam. Anybody interested for Arumugam? Anybody interested for Arumugam? The player is unsold. Balawa. Kings at the base was 400. I'm selling the player, and the player is sold out for Kings for 500. Bala. Shivakumar. Right arm all-rounder Shivakumar. Once again Kings. The base was 500. And he sold out for Kings for 400 points. The next player, please. '26 Mallesh. Mallesh. Anybody? RCB and Hurricanes. Unsold. Unsold. ಯಾರು ಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರನ್ನೇ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡೋಣ. Number 22, unsold. Unsold now. Sasi Kumar. Hurricanes 500 points. RCB sold out for Hurricanes. உங்களுக்கு 15 ஆயிடுச்சா? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾರು ಬೇಕು ಆ ನಂಬರ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಹೇಳಿ ಮತ್ತೆ. நான் 80 பாருங்கண்ணா. ಇವ್ರು ಬೇಕಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? ನಾ ಇದು ಅದು சசிகுமார் நம்பர் 20. மட்டும் தான் இருக்கு. ஹார்வர்ட் ஹரிகேன்ஸ். Hurricanes 500 points. Harvard Hurricanes. ಇನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ತಗೋಬೇಕಣ್ಣ? ಮೂರು ಬೇಕಾ? Number 18, Satish Kumar, 500 points for Harvard Hurricanes. Hurricanes, எல்லாமே Hurricanes தான். Srinivas. How about Hurricanes 500? How about Hurricanes? எல்லாமே 500 தானா? ஆப்போசிட் எந்த டீம் இல்ல. நெக்ஸ்ட் எவன் நம்பர்னா? அண்ணா இதே லாஸ்ட் பிளேயரோ? அவ்வளவுதான் இதோட லாஸ்ட் எல்லாம் முடிஞ்சுச்சுதானா? ஓகே, ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட் ஃபார் 6 டீம்ஸ். ஸோ எம்பிஎல் சீசன் 1 சக்சஸா நடிக்கிட்டோம். ஸோ ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட் ஃபார் 6 டீம்ஸ். தேங்க்யூ.